I've really tried to kill this phone. Well, not jerry-rig everything levels of trying to kill a phone, but okay, I didn't try to kill this phone. However, I think the last time I had a phone that stayed with me for 3 days on a single charge, it was also a Nokia. Folks, I've had the Nokia 5.3 as my everyday device for exactly a month now. And let me tell you, at its price point, it has been nothing short of impressive. Let me start from here. I consider myself something of a power user when it comes to phones. Pretty much anyone that knows me well enough would tell you that oftentimes it's me and my phone. Meeting? I'll take notes on Google Keep. My writing? I'll often jot down my musings in Word Mobile. A snapshot of my meal for the gram. I'll whip out my phone, snap away, and give the image my own little touch on Snapseed, which, yes, is available for free on the Play Store, a fact that still fascinates me every time I edit my images in it. By the way, are we still saying that? For the gram? Anyway. Being the kind of person that essentially lives off my mobile device, it can sometimes get rather frustrating to have to limit how I use my phone. Especially so that I don't run out of charge at a crucial moment. For example, when I need to pay for my shopping at the supermarket only to have to leave everything at the till because my phone went dead. That's where one of the most impressive aspects of the Nokia 5.3 starts to shine. Its battery life. I have genuinely tried to push this device to the limits of my daily use, and still I got an easy full day with it. And by full day, I don't mean rushing home before curfew to plug it in, no. I mean a full morning to morning with some juice still in it once it automatically enables the battery saving mode with 10% left. In that 10%, it took me another 4 hours before the phone powered down. Now, I'll admit, it's not amongst the fastest when it comes to charging speeds, but when it was back to 100 and my use was a little more laid back, in between my YouTube binges and my Google Assistant curated podcasts, well, I did earlier mention something about surviving 3 days. Speaking of which, I've come to appreciate having Google Assistant just a tap away. Literally. The Nokia 5.3 comes with a dedicated Google Assistant button for those trickier moments in time. For example, calling up maps to chart out your route to your next destination, to picking your favorite playlist for those work from home pick-me-ups, or even getting it to sing you a song. Sing me a song.
When in public, wear a mask, just a teeny weeny task. It helps keep us safe and sound, health and care all around. On your mouth and on your nose, good to cover both of those.
If you want to hear that again, ask me to sing the mask song.
Which leads me to a gem that is disappearing a little faster than I'd like it to, the 3.5mm headphone jack. So yes, it exists on this device, and those of us that are still attached to that wired goodness, well, you have your fix right here. Although to be honest, those wireless options are quickly catching up in terms of both quality and longevity. So if you have a Bluetooth headset or earpiece, that's also very compatible here. And not to forget, one of my personal favorite aspects to phones today, the camera. Or shall I say, the mini cameras. That circular module on the back of the Nokia 5.3 carries a 13 megapixel primary shooter, an ultra-wide sensor that comes in handy when going, well, wide, a macro sensor for those up-close snaps, and a depth sensor to create that delicious depth of field blur in the background. And I have encountered the front camera as well, the selfie camera. I did find myself leaning heavily on the primary shooter, leaving the ultra-wide and the macro for occasions when I had a lot of light to allow the sensors to get the crisp shots and that delicious detail. Now, would I recommend the Nokia 5.3? At its price point? In a heartbeat. It's quite simple really. Given the fact that it's Nokia, I'm essentially guaranteed a build quality that has come to be synonymous with the brand. Heck, holding the phone even without its case, you feel its solidity. Although, admittedly, glass being glass, I always recommend slapping a case onto your device with such a case already graciously shipped in the box. Oh, and plus, with Android One as a software here, you get the guarantee of updates to keep you secure and upgraded on the regular. In fact, as I'm writing this, I've just received a notification of a fresh update, the second during my time with the phone, with absolutely none of those useless apps you hardly, if ever, touch that you may find on some other devices. Between those aspects and 6.55 inches of screen real estate that comes with a low blue light certification to help ease the strain that comes with a flood of digital screens all around us, a battery for days, literally, powered by a Snapdragon chipset, again, with its price point, the Nokia 5.3 is certainly a solid buy. Now, a quick disclaimer. Whilst this device with me is on loan from Nokia, and while my time is also compensated for by Nokia, let me be clear. I retain full copy approval of the content I share on my pages, so no brand, no company gets an early preview of any of my posts, meaning they also see it for the first time right alongside you. I'm off for a quick road trip to see how much more of this device I can explore, but for now, as always, keep your mask on like the hero you truly are. My name is Marcus Solang, and remember, at any point in time, regardless of the odds, endeavor to do the best you can with what you have at that exact moment in time.